Come around the top like that. Bah!
Okie doke. So welcome back. We are here with Arj Barker and Joel Osborne. How has it been back now that you're back in Sydney, which is kind of like a second home to you since you're here all the time? How's it been since you've been back?
Great. I've only been here a few hours. Got to see my buddy, and we came here to do the show at the Roundhouse.
Nice.
So yeah, it is a home away from home, and I'm excited when I come back here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just got back here yesterday, so it's good to be home and with one of my best buddies. So yeah, it's great.
Well, yeah, since you guys are touring together for quite a bit, what's it like touring with a fellow comedian rather than just solo touring?
I think it makes a huge difference. I mean, imagine if you went to work all by yourself versus with one of your best friends. I mean, you could do almost anything with your good pal, and you would have a good laugh. Even if it was really mundane. We have a fun job, but on top of that, if you're with your pal, it makes it way better. But, we have long drives. But no problem, because you're with your buddy, catching up, talk about whatever. And we go back like 20 years, so.
Yeah, it is. It's like an elaborate road trip with your best mate that you get paid for. Yeah.
That's so sweet and heartwarming. Well,
the getting paid part?
Yeah, definitely. It's just so lovely to get that paycheck, isn't it? Last time you were at the Roundhouse, actually, I have a little something from that time.
Uh-oh.
You had Argisms. Yeah. My favorite being put a filing cabinet in your toilet and sort your shit out. I think it's very creative, very funny. How do you, and both of you for that matter, come up with your content? Is it spontaneous, or is there a more methodical approach you have?
I think just you personally, I have to try to write jokes, but then I also think of stuff when I'm not trying. But the more that I try, it seems like it primes me to to notice things subconsciously. So it's a combination of trying and then getting lucky. But the luck, I believe, is actually somewhat created by the effort, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also is kind of getting a premise and an idea and taking it on stage and workshopping it in front of an audience, and that's for me how I kind of figure it out.
Fantastic. Well, speaking of audiences, you're performing tonight at the Roundhouse, which is at the university. How different is it?
The new Roundhouse, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah,
last time you were here was completely different. So what is it like performing in front of a bunch of uni students than, say, at a festival or your own stand-up show?
Well, as you can imagine, the demographic is different. It's more, probably young in its entirety. So they'll be all different ages. If I worked at a theater, sometimes I see people in their 40s, sometimes in their 60s. Sometimes there's a kid that's 12 in the front row. Lots of guys in their 20s, late teens, 30s. But I'm assuming tonight we'll see a lot of people in the early 20s, maybe late teens. And so I think mainly the demographic will be a little more specific tonight. But otherwise, we expect it'll be great. It's always been a great audience here. And so I was excited when I saw it on my schedule.
Yeah, we've done this many times over the years, and it's always good energy, a good energy in the room.
And also, Roundhouse is my favorite martial arts move. So that's one of the reasons why.
Can you demonstrate that for us?
I guess, yeah.
Let's see this.
So if the attacker's standing right in front of me, and he said, "Hey, jerk," and I say, "What? I'm sorry, were you talking to me?" And I throw up a little distraction here, and then come around the top like that. Bah! He's down on the ground. That's a more slow version of what would happen. That's technically a roundhouse in a very slow. Do you know how to do roundhouses?
No, but I'd like
He's a martial arts expert.
But I'd like you to do like the one you showed me. It was like the double roundhouse, but it's a lot quicker.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I can't get injured before my show.
The double
It's
round.
like, ha! Ha!
That works if they're sitting in a chair.
I mean, in my case, the attacker has to be very slow, preferably aged. But I'll take him down. Don't worry about that.